just a doggone minute. Oh, good God from Zion. Did y'all see that All-Star game this weekend? Man, that was so pitiful. We could let some little 3-year-olds go out there and do that. The score was 211 to like 188. Wasn't no defense, wasn't nothing. Doc Rivers finally won a game because he was the coach of the East. It was just downright disgraceful. It don't make no sense that we done got this lax in the All-Star game. You never thought that you would see this. We seen it the year before. Then they started getting competitive, and now they back to just scoring like crazy. Where is the defense? Where is the pride to say, no, I don't care. We the best of the best. You are not supposed to score on me. Well, that done went out the door. They were just throwing the ball up. Anywhere and everywhere. The celebrity game was more competitive than the All-Star game. And that's a downright shame. Just a doggone minute. NBA, we got to do something better.
Big Dog Picks. Let's get it! Not just for the week, here's the scoop. Your boy Drone keep getting the loot. Underdog, who will prevail? Stay tuned, Drone about to tell.
What's up? I'm on the road. What's going on? I'm in here with the fellas. I got my grandbabies in the car, my daughter in the car, but hey, the show must go on. What's going on? I got the resident genius, Mr. Vance Bradford, who don't know how to operate anything except his mouth. What's going on, Vance?
I'm the best producer you know.
And then we got Mr. Mark Howard. We got Mr. Mark Howard in the house. What's going on, Mark?
I'm trying to tell you, maybe on the show with Vance what producer is.
Well, produce your face in the screen.
Producer is, apparently.
And then we got Mr. Phil Townsend. What's going on, Phil?
Not much. Just ready to get it going.
It's starting.
All right, let's start. Let's go ahead and get started. As y'all seen, just a doggone minute, we was talking about the All-Star game. Man, I turned it off about the middle of the second quarter. I turned it off. It lasted that long. I don't even know how it lasted that long. What you think about it, Mark?
I think it's funny that you watched that much because I didn't see any of it. Man, I stopped watching the All-Star game when I was like 18, man. It's just like, I get it, but I know it's gotten worse, and because of the competitive nature. Look, these guys are making too much money, and everybody has put nothing but the heat on all these guys about what they do in the postseason. So nobody wants to risk any kind of injury or anything like that for this game. It's not worth it. It really isn't. It's the same thing with football. It's not worth it. The only All-Star game where people really play and get their best is baseball. Maybe hockey, but I don't know why we do that because you're risking injury. But they could do a little bit better, but it is what it is in this day and age.
Well, I think the football, since they're going to change it to flag football, has got better. So they're going to switch to the flag football, so they're not really risking no injury. So they actually being competitive. So I think it has got a good bit better. But what you think, Phil?
Well, I think Mark really hit a lot of it on the head. Not only do you have these owners and doctors on the team, but you have the agents and all saying, "Hey, not about to mess up my pockets either." And the thing is, the difference is back in the day, you had the other guys back in the day. They had other jobs. They were, they delivered milk. You know what I mean? And the thing is that extra little bonus money that they can make up a couple of $1,000, that was awesome.
Yeah, you played for that. You played for that.
They were going to do what it took to try and win and get that. But these guys nowadays, what? That money you're talking about to them, come on now, it ain't worth that injury. Right. And I want to thank Jeremiah before I go, for only watching that first, quarter and a half of LeBron James' time that he played. So thank you, Jeremiah. That's when I stopped watching too.
Well, I agree with you, Phil. I've been saying they get paid too much money now. I don't think they still have the same competitiveness than what they used to, but they do get paid too much money. So why risk that injury? And people say, well, won't you add some incentives by giving them some money? But what money can you give them? The end season tournament, that 500,000, they were really playing for the players that's on the bench. Well, all these players
Exactly.
in the All-Star game is making grips. So what they playing for? Why Vance have something else? What you say, Vance?
For once, I agree with you, kibble bits and bits. And the thing about it is
It ain't
no,
for
no,
once. You've agreed
hold
with us quite
on.
a bit of time.
But the most incredible thing that was said is when Phil said, "Mark, you hit it on the head." He can't help it but hit it on the head. That's all. He can't help but hit it on the head. There it is. Look at
Vance, are you trying to be funny?
No, ain't no trying. That was.
Oh,
And if we can, Jeremiah.
Oh, she's so
Yeah.
sticky. Don't let her
Good.
touch
Look
me.
at
So let's talk. Let's talk a little bit about the.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the All-Star game. No, we're
No,
going to
let's
talk a
get
little
away
bit.
from that.
No, we're talking a little bit about the teams running this season, and what's your outlook for those top 5 teams in the East, Vance?
Top 5 teams in the East.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so
You
man, I'm
got
only
it.
really concerned. Sir Cranium. It's my turn.
I bet you don't know who they are, but go ahead.
Well, I don't care about the top 5 because I'm gonna tell you about the top one. The only one I really care about is them Bucks right now.
Okay.
And
Top one is
I
the
mean, you
Celtics.
got the Knicks. Come on, man. I mean,
Okay.
right now, Phil. It's about the same, man. Uh,
No,
the
it's
teams that
not.
are, yeah.
No, it's
Tell
not.
us about
You think the
that
Knicks
one.
gonna
The
they'll
Bucks.
make the
Tell us about
playoffs
them.
and stuff, huh?
Tell us about that one you know about the Bucks. Tell us about them.
Okay,
What you think?
let me tell you, because you're gonna see it. You saw it. It started with the All Star game. What time is it? What time is it? And that's all they got to do is get him ready. What
Wait,
time
you
is
mean
it?
the All-Star game that we just talked about? How sorry it was? That
No. I'm just talking
that's
about
your
not the
measuring
game.
stick?
No, not what. Well. Yes, it is.
You
Because
know
I
that
told
game
you
don't
what
go in the
time is
Bucks
it.
record book. That don't go in the record book for the
It's
Bucks.
Dame time, baby. So he gonna show.
Oh
He
my
Dame
God.
is just getting it together. Secondly, that you see their defense is trending in the right direction.
It
And you
is.
know
Well,
why? They
hold
got
it,
my
hold
boy,
it,
the
hold
Duck.
it, hold
They
it.
got the
I know
Duck.
you did not just say that that their defense is trending in the right direction when they
It
have
is.
the worst, just a couple of spots up from the bottom worst defense.
Stop, Phil. Okay, if you at the bottom, then is it improving? That means that
It's
defense
not
is
improving.
trending.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's
You
your response,
crazy.
Van. That's your response, Van.
You crazy,
Really?
Phil. I'm
That's
gonna put our host back in here if he get his
Hey,
message.
Vance, what you talking about? The best of the
geez, he froze up again.
You breaking up. We're
Vance,
going to take
the
Phil. We're
the
going to
Bucks
replace you.
defense.
best game when Shaq told him they need to stop being nice. And
Vance,
I,
the
I,
Bucks defense is horrible. They are regressing. They
No,
are
they're
three
not.
and
No, they're not.
seven.
Stop it,
They
Phil.
are
so
three and
so so
Stop
seven
it.
since Dr.
You sound
so
Rose.
like Trump's
so
putting
so
out all them lies. You sound like Trump.
let me say this. Let
Stop
me
it,
say this
Phil.
here.
Stop it.
Let me say this here. I asked that question for Vance to do it to prove what I already knew.
No, here
He
come
has
the
he
Trump
has he
lawyer.
has he has no idea what's going on. He
You
don't even
crazy.
watch. You don't even watch.
You crazy.
You
Okay, tell me
don't
what I
even
said.
watch.
Tell me what I said is wrong
Van-
because you agreeing with Phil?
yeah, okay. No,
Well,
it's not
you
about
said they're
agreeing.
getting better.
They're
They're
trending.
not.
Their defense is trending, yes, up.
Okay.
Where do you
So
see
You
you're
said
that?
they're at
saying,
the bottom.
hey,
No.
Vance,
Vance,
so
where do you see?
so
Where do
you're
you
saying
see
it's
that?
okay that they ain't scoring no points and losing and 3-7 since Doc took over?
So tell me,
Have they played
where?
since the All-Star game?
Hey, Vance,
Yes.
where have you seen that their defense is trending upwards? Give me an example.
What you mean? Give an example. The last few games was right
It's
before the
very
All-Star break.
self-explanatory. It's very self-explanatory.
Right
Give
before
me
the
an example.
All-Star break.
Right before the All-Star break, they did what?
They're trending. The Doc was there. I mean, they're losing. They lost 3 out of 7
So
games.
you don't.
But their defense is trending. It's changing. It's trending upward.
I'm sorry. So they 3-7. Did they win like 3 in a row to win those 3 before the All-Star game? Is that what you're thinking? Because they didn't do that.
That don't mean their defense is not
why
trending.
don't you stop?
Mark.
Why don't you stop with that, man? You're guessing and trying to say something. The defense is terrible. The defense has been terrible. They've done nothing.
Go ahead, Jeremiah. Go
Well,
ahead, tell us.
I have to agree. I have to, and this hurts my heart.
I know it do.
According to statistics,
okay,
their defense has improved, but their offense has gotten worse. So it don't matter the defense that improved, the offense is getting worse.
We ain't got to the offense yet. I said the defense was trending up, and
no, it's
he didn't
not.
understand what you.
No, that defense is not trending
According
up
to statistics, the defense has got. They have switched. They have switched their defense.
Their defense is not trended up. They were number 22 when Green had them, and they're number 22 right now.
No, they're not.
They are the number 22 ranked team defensively right now.
And there's only 30 teams in the league, man.
Now that was 23 a minute ago.
Well, I said the defense has improved. So improved. Now, how much they improved, that's a different story. But they have improved.
They haven't improved if they haven't moved up in their ranking.
That's Phil. No, I can't agree with that, Phil. You can improve and still not move up. You could be got a little better, but still not moved up.
Hey, let me say this.
Tell you what.
Let me say it. Phil, you're like this. He said you were sounding like Trump, which everybody loves to use their go-to. But let me tell you something. You said they was 23 and made it like they trailed because they 22. Now that is not Trump. That is Marjorie Taylor Greene stupid.
Mark, you can't come back, bro. You didn't already put your foot out. Take them.
Jeremiah seems to think, Mark, because you go up 1/10 of a percentage point, that's an improvement. And it's a movement in defense, because that's what Vance thinks. And now Jeremiah's going to think.
No. What I said, I have to agree. They have improved. Now, how they made big strides of improvement? No, but statistically, they have improved.
No, statistically, if
teams are scoring less points,
and I'm giving you this. I'm saying statistically, if you want to advance them 1/10 of a point and say that they've improved, I'll give you that. But when you have not changed your seeding, when you have lost more games than what you previously had, let me know when you've improved as a team.
No. Now you changed the whole narrative again.
Defensively. No, I just said defensively.
No, you didn't. You said as a team.
I just added it, didn't I? So I said, let me know. So Jeremiah, if you want to ascribe to the Vance Bradford School of Foolishness and Idiocracy, go right ahead. Because 1/10 of a point.
Phil, what Vance is saying ain't no crazier than your Cam Newton thing, talking about he's accurate, and you going off statistics.
Stop, Jeremiah. You can't
went to the Cam Newton on you.
Yeah. Now, did I not say that Cam Newton would be accurate that year? And he was. He was better than Tom Brady, who you call accurate.
But you going on statistics, not on play.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
All right.
You going on statistics.
If the statistics were there, then guess what? He was accurate to what I said he would be.
And they statistics are saying they've improved.
Where? Show me.
The teams are
Show me.
scoring
See,
less. They are scoring less points.
only you and Vance have said that and not offered anything. I've offered you a number that said it shows that they haven't done anything because they're still the same 22nd ranked team. You show me where it goes across the board, where they statistically advanced. Because I guarantee you, if they've advanced on one part on defense, they've regressed on another part of defense. That's why they haven't moved up.
Okay,
I tell y'all this. I tell y'all this. Or I ask you this: is it that Milwaukee has improved, or maybe some of those other terrible defensive teams around Milwaukee just did a little bit worse than they tried behind?
Now,
please,
hold it.
Mark,
Why
stop,
are we even
stop.
wasting all this time on the loser?
What?
I don't know why we're wasting all this time on Milwaukee.
He's talking about the second half of the season.
You know,
which hasn't started till
at the end of the day, no matter. At the end of the day, either Milwaukee stay where they are or they improve. Either way, we all can agree, and Vance won't want to, is the fact that they still suck on defense wherever they
Yeah,
are.
they still ain't no good. They still ain't no good.
They getting it together. They
Who
get it
there?
Vance.
Vance.
Okay. So we're talking about the second half of the season, right?
Yes.
Milwaukee will not win the East.
Okay.
They will not win the East.
I already told him that. Vance said he got a hit squad out. That said
Okay, well let's hear where y'all coming from, Kibbles and Bits. What y'all got in the East? Let's hear it.
Right now, the East, you have to go. You have to look at Boston, even because Philly, if Embiid would have been healthy, I would have went with Philly. But because Embiid is not healthy, I'm going. Boston is my
stop, Jeremiah.
Choice that you have to go with, even though I'm not too happy with Boston because I think they shoot too many threes.
Next, Phil.
Boston does shoot too many threes, but you have to go with them. If I tell you what, if Julius Randle comes back healthy, the Knicks will be in second place. The Milwaukee Bucks will not come out of the East. It's as simple as that.
Okay, but who will? Who will? You didn't say who will.
Yes, I did.
At this point, for you, Vance, it don't matter.
Yeah, it does. Who y'all think?
Jeremiah, would you tell me who I said?
And like I said, the Cleveland Cavaliers ain't nothing but the Portland Trailblazers. That's all they are.
Well, look, Cleveland's gonna come in and head a Milwaukee.
But Cleveland to me, Cleveland is. I always said Cleveland is the Portland Trailblazers when they had Dame Lillard and McCullough, and now Cleveland got Mitchell and I forgot his name.
Garland.
Yeah, Mitchell and Garland. They the two same layers.
No, they got. I love Cleveland's height, and I would tell you right now, Milwaukee, their best shot is fourth place.
At the end of the day, I'm looking at it where if you go to the playoff, where forget the seeding, it's possible what you're saying, Phil. But if you look at going into the playoffs, it's going to come down to the who plays defense. That's when they do play defense. And I would tell you right now, there's a team that's hanging around there, but if Milwaukee sees them early, they're gonna have a problem with it, and that's Miami, because Miami's always gonna bring some defense. So
yeah, but I think Miami right now is going through some issues. It's a lot more going on down there in Miami than what they let now.
They don't have quality player point guard anymore. Kyle Lowry's not.
Yeah, I'm not feeling Miami. Hey, look, even if Dame is picking Bam.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not in love with Miami, but Miami is just that kind of team that'll beat a team like Milwaukee that can't stop nobody. Because
Uh,
they'll just like before, they'll let them get hot.
well, I'm not going to argue
Yeah.
that point. But
So
then again, we'll see what Jimmy Butler does.
but Boston's the best team in the East. The Knicks, I like the
I'm
Knicks.
telling you, the Knicks, if Julius Randle is there, this will be a different playoff Julius Randle.
Julius
Boston,
Randle's great.
Boston should come out the East, but Boston have those lapses where it just make you scratch your head like, what the crap is going on?
Yeah, I mean, there's a point where they got to get
I'm
themselves
count
over
that
the
as a
hump.
bad word.
Oh, ain't nobody in the call on me now. I done dropped them
Oh.
off.
But I'd say with Boston, Boston's gonna have to get over the hump with that, especially for the playoffs. Tatum gonna have. I mean, there needs to probably be, to me, partially. There needs to be an understanding of a pecking order as to who's who. It's kind
Well,
of like almost like the LeBron and D Wade situation.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think the big reason that I'm taking Boston is because of Porzingis. I'm shocked I'm saying that, but he has been the thing because I think, like Mark said, I said it last year. This whole thing of what Brown is saying, I'm the man, and Tatum saying he's the man. I think don't be surprised if at some point you don't see somebody try to move that Brown contract.
Oh yeah, I believe that too, Mark. I believe that too, Phil. I think eventually that contract is going to be moved.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's going to be moved. But let me ask you this: as far as Porzingis, as you mentioned him, who's the backup center for Porzingis?
It's yeah, it's a no-name dude. I forgot his name. He just came there this year, I believe.
Well, I'm going to say this much to you. He at best brings some quality play to his game because I don't care what you say. And I have nothing but respect for Porzingis, but he is an injury waiting to happen, and you know it.
Mike, don't be wishing no bad luck on Porzingis.
Well, the thing is, they're not everywhere Porzingis went. He's been either the number one or number two guy. And right now in Boston, he's not number one or number two, and he might not even be number three. So the pressure that's normally on him is not going to be on him this year. So I think you're going to get a different player because he don't have that pressure.
Man,
He might,
it's changing them, man.
Porzingis is doing it up
big
this
help.
year.
Huh?
I said Porzingis is doing it up this year.
Yeah. Well, I don't know
really
what you talking about, Jeremiah?
he might not be number three. He might not be the third option.
What you talking about?
Just because he's playing ball don't mean he's a third option.
All right, well, name. Okay, you got Jason Tatum.
You got Tatum, you got Brown, and you got White. That's 1,
White?
2, 3.
No,
yes.
He's gonna be ahead of White.
Yes.
No,
and he might go ahead of Brown. He might go ahead of Brown.
I think they look at White more as a third option than Porzingis.
No,
Jeremiah, no Vance.
No.
Both y'all wrong. Porzingis ain't better than Brown. But Porzingis ain't gonna be above Brown. But Derek White is definitely not. You need Porzingis. Porzingis
I'll
is
tell you
the
what.
third guy.
No. I'm not saying you don't need him.
What Jeremiah is trying to say.
I'm not saying you don't need him.
What Jeremiah is trying to say that on the Boston Celtics, Derek White is the key to the Celtics. Because not only that, there are a lot of people that are disgusted because he didn't make the All-Star team because of his significance. So I'm just trying to let you know that Jeremiah's not as far off as it may seem.
Well, I mean,
they need Porzingis. I'm not saying they don't need Porzingis. Porzingis is a major cog, but as far as options, they look to White before they look to Porzingis. Porzingis is not the third option.
If Porzingis goes into the playoffs healthy, now Mark said it. Mark said it. If he gets, because he is injury prone, he's like old boy.
Vance, stop trying to jinx him.
No,
Say help your butts.
but if Porzingis makes it to the playoffs healthy, he's definitely gonna be above White in the pecking order. And like I said,
he's a third option.
If they get the right matchup, he'll go ahead of Brown. They get the right matchups, they're gonna go ahead of Brown.
I tell you,
I watch.
Okay.
What?
So we done talked about the East.
Yeah.
You listen to Drone's Big Dog Picks on TAAN TV, the African American Network, where you have a local feel and a global reach. Let's switch to the West, which we all know Phil is on that high horse with the Lakers.
Real quick, I'm breaking up. You go to the West. I'm gonna say to you, Derek White had a case. He probably should have made the All-Star team because he finally cut that hair off. But go ahead.
There you go. He needed to come to the club.
Give him a call, Mark.
So all right. So right now, starting tonight, you got Minnesota and Oklahoma City 1-2. You got the Clippers, I believe, is at third.
Yeah.
And then you got the Nuggets. And then so the West is pretty stacked. And I think you have some teams that have not played their best ball because of injuries. Do you think Minnesota is going to hang on to that number 1 seed, or are they going to drop down? What do y'all think? Let's start with you, Phil.
No, I'm not saying that they'll hang on to the number 1 seed, but they are definitely going to be right there at the top in the thick of it. I mean, so, because, Shea and them could easily be in number 1 themselves. So, no, I'm not saying they're going to drop out of number 1, but I could definitely see them in number 1. I don't see them dropping out into the play-in like Mark does.
Oh no, I don't see them dropping that far. They shouldn't. If they drop that far, they in trouble.
No, I don't see Minnesota. I really don't see Minnesota dropping any more than a maximum couple of spots.
So Mark, do you think the Nuggets is gonna take over that 1 spot, or is it better for them to stay right where they're at?
I mean, I look. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm sorry, Jeremiah. I'm said it before. I'm saying it again. Minnesota and Oklahoma City are not staying where they are. They are dropping.
What you say? Sorry, Jeremiah. For I ain't never said they are gonna stay at number 2.
One of them's gonna be in the play-in. The other one's gonna be in the bottom 6, 7.
I don't see Oklahoma City dropping to the play-in.
No. I don't see the one of them dropping out of the top 5.
What?
No, I
As
don't see the
fools
one
go,
dropping out of the top
I ain't
5.
believing them.
Matter of fact, I will tell you who's going to drop. It's going to be the Clippers. That's who's going to drop.
Because of injury or something.
Kawhi must gonna get hurt, huh?
Why would
It got to be something like that.
No.
why would the Clippers drop?
Watch how the Clippers fall. There you go, F.A.
How they gonna fall? Look into that.
They're gonna lose it.
No, they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall just because of their play-in schedule. That's how they're gonna fall.
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose the playoffs because of the Clippers. That's how that goes. But
no. I'm saying the Clippers are going to watch how they fall when they hit the hardest part of their schedule of their season. Watch how they fall.
Okay.
We'll see.
So Mark, go back to the question about Denver. What you think?
I think so. Right now, and I'm gonna lie to you, I won't lie to you. I'm a little off on Denver. Are they having any injury problems, or is it Aaron Gordon that got hurt? Because he does get hurt a lot too.
they pretty
or
much
not
for
a
the
lot.
most part has been
He had,
healthy. He was out for like 10 days, but they pretty much for the most part been healthy.
I'm sorry, my connection got a little funky. Can you repeat that thing? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I said Aaron Gordon got hurt. I think he was out for like 10 days, where he talking about the dog bit him and he got attacked by a dog. But other than that, Denver has pretty much been healthy.
Yeah, yeah. Look, the team with the most the team that suffered the most from injury this year, and the team that will be there in the end to win it all, is the Lakers. Where you see the Lakers at number 9, they will be in that top 6 because the King ain't playing tonight because of his ankle. But I would tell you right now, when it's all said and done, they will be in the top 6. And when it's all said and done, they will win it all.
Go ahead, Vance. That's what I was gonna ask you about. It's the Lakers. What do you think? Where do you think the Lakers are gonna finish? Get to LeBron hate out the way. Let's just talk ball. Where do you think the Lakers are gonna finish?
I tell you what, they won't be in the top 6. I'll tell you that. They ain't gonna be in the top.
I already won that bet.
They keeping their same squad too. Them clowns they got right now. Anthony Davis is fooling y'all. He like the Cowboys.
Okay.
Waiting.
You obviously haven't followed the
Just
Lakers,
keep
and
waiting.
you know
Just keep
injuries
waiting.
are the only reason the Lakers aren't in the top 6 right now.
Who? What'd you say, Phil?
I said,
Well,
okay.
I put it this way: if Digo keep playing like he's been playing, and they can get Vincent healthy and back in the fold, and they can get Rui back to the Rui from last year when he first came to LA. LA has a good shot. I agree with Vance, with Phil. They have not been healthy. The Lakers has not been healthy all year.
Okay, look.
Vanderbilt, you might as well say he's out for the whole rest of the season.
man, that's a killer. I sure hope he can get back though at the end.
But overall, they have not been a healthy squad all season. Yeah, and the healthiest person on the team has been AD, and he's been playing through those little minor nicks and hurts. So that's saying a lot. When that's the healthiest player on your team, that's saying a whole lot.
LeBron, I saw a stat something like the last week where like a couple of weeks ago, where between LeBron and AD, they might have missed 20-something games, but the other teammates had missed like 147.
Yeah. Yeah. LeBron and AD done played over 45 games apiece. That says a lot
Together?
for that squad.
Together?
No.
Okay.
They haven't missed a piece. They haven't missed no more than 10 games. They've been playing pretty much the whole season, every game.
And where they at now? And where they at? Where they?
But the rest of the team has been unhealthy. They haven't. Man, they didn't had a new starting 5 over 20 sometimes this year.
Y'all last year y'all was saying when AD was hurt, LeBron and AD was hurt. That was the thing.
And they made it to the conference championship.
And they both missed most of the season.
And once they got healthy, if LeBron was hurt towards the end of the season in the playoffs.
Okay, y'all.
Man.
I think they're the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, they play defense, man.
They the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, well, that's okay. You'll see that other banner rising up there at the end of the year.
Now I ain't gonna say, and I'm not saying they're gonna win it, but I think if they get healthy and they go inside out, I think they have a good chance. This is my thing. I tell anybody, I thought I thought the Lakers could have beat Denver last year because when they played inside out, they was killing Denver. Denver didn't have an answer for their inside game. And then they started shooting the threes, and that's when Denver pulled away from them. If the Lakers, Denver does not have an answer for someone that has an inside game. They do not have an answer.
Look, if the Lakers are healthy and they'll be able to put those long, tall wings out there, oh my good googly moogly. The Lakers can go big.
Well,
You're
look.
gonna see that.
You're already
where
giving
Vance,
a scenario that's not gonna happen. So
where Vance go? When you said that Philly backed away from the camera, he was all up in the face in the camera a second ago.
y'all weak today. Y'all arguments is very weak.
No, your feelings is hurt. That's a posture of being back in your feelings. When you're confident, you like this. When you're in your feelings, you all back here.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. But see, because Vance can't think of any kind of way Milwaukee can come up.
He over there scratching.
See, we just talked about, we gave you concrete ways how the Lakers can come up. You can't even figure out a way that Milwaukee can come up.
What you mean figure out a way?
He's
Look, man, they just got one of the greatest. They just got one of the greatest players, and they got to learn how to
lost one of the best defensive players, and it's killing them.
No.
Vance. If Milwaukee can't keep Middleton healthy, they're gonna be in trouble.
Because
injuries don't matter. Vance say injuries don't matter.
What?
And then makes it bad. You got somebody on the bench that's taking up a roster spot that can have a player that can help y'all. But he's taking up a roster spot.
No. Because he helps them because he keeps you hating because you saw him do that sham guard. That's why they're keeping him. That's why they're keeping him. A lot of people think they keep him because of Giannis. No, they holding him back because you saw his move.
Hey. Would you stop bringing up Thanasis or whatever? You stop bringing him up, man. The only thing more ridiculous than Thanasis is that one right there, Vance.
I'm just listening to Jeremiah.
But Giannis got his brothers in the G League. He getting the whole family getting paid.
He should. They should. All of them should get paid.
And I ain't mad at them. They gonna give it to him. Give it to him.
They don't need 12.
But on the real, if Middleton can't stay healthy, Milwaukee ain't going nowhere.
Okay, but y'all just talking about injuries with the Lakers.
Yeah, but you said injuries don't matter.
Healthy.
When it came to the Lakers, you say injuries don't matter.
We're gonna have to play through it. Ain't no team that come to the
That's exactly what I'm saying. But you want to pass on Middleton.
How do you play through injuries?
You just play through them. What you mean? How do you play through them?
That makes you get hurt even worse, Vance.
Shut up, Mark. What is you?
You can't if you're injured. You can't.
If you're hurt, it's one thing.
That ain't true.
If you're injured, it's another.
If you're injured, you can't play, Vance.
All right.
Vance doesn't understand hurt.
That ain't true.
There's
some players that play through injuries. That's y'all's level. That's because you guys are participation level players.
You're talking about somebody playing through being a little hurt. We're talking about
what is hurt.
He doesn't understand the difference between hurt and injury.
No, injury is damage to an area. Damage to an area.
Vance doesn't. Mark Vance isn't going to comprehend.
So
wasting your breath.
You can be hurt. You could be hurt with a light sprained ankle.
Yeah.
You're injured if you tear the ligament.
Say, Vance doesn't understand that. That's an injury versus a
You know how
hurt.
y'all look
But
right now.
hey, Vance, I'm not gonna explain it no more, man.
You can't. You haven't.
Oh no, I have, but I can't
No,
get
you
it to
haven't.
you
No,
because
you
you don't
haven't.
know.
Mark,
You
I
don't
told you
understand.
you were wasting your time.
You're right. I got you.
Stick with your Lakers. That's all you can do. Stick with your Lakers.
They're
Well,
not my
you stick
Lakers.
and you sticking with Milwaukee.
I'm
Go
sticking
ahead.
with Milwaukee. Yep.
Hey, they're not my Lakers. My team is doing what they're supposed to do in securing the #1 draft pick in the league. You understand?
But that's what I've been telling you the whole time, Mark. You are accustomed to losing.
SA
You know
Lakers, you are right.
you root for
Don't matter
losing.
what seed, the Lakers are the best in the West.
You ain't accustomed to nothing. You accustomed to quitting. You ain't got no
Hey,
team.
I pick
SA
winners.
Lake, SA Laker is
You don't have no
delusional.
I
team.
pick winners, Mark. That's what
You
I
don't have no
do.
team.
I pick
You
winners.
just wait for them to win and pick them. That's not picking.
Wait,
Anyway, go ahead.
man, but y'all gotta admit that was funny. After we done picked everybody, man, wait until the Super Bowl started and pick a team. Because you saw how
And
they were dominating.
Phil. The
What?
game hadn't even started.
That's
What
what
are
he
you
does.
talking about?
The game had
The
started.
game has started.
No,
The game had
you got the
started.
information. I had made my pick. The
Oh,
game hadn't even started. It was
the
no
game had
way.
started.
How you if you guys think you got any kind of intelligent level that time when I said the game when I picked San Francisco that game was in any way leaning anyway.
Oh, it was.
What? San Francisco
But
was
Oh,
but Vance, we never changed our pick. We were Kansas City from jump.
Right. Bears showed it. Bears
I
showed
never
that they
picked
were
Kansas City.
dominating. And
I picked
that
after
Fowler was
y'all picked,
dominating.
and I made
And
sure
he
all y'all
said,
picked Kansas City, and I said, "Well, I'm going with San Francisco," and
oh,
damn near turned y'all out. San Francisco should
He
have
said,
won that game.
oh, no, they
If it
shouldn't.
woulda, shoulda, coulda.
They didn't.
No, they shouldn't.
They
If
didn't.
it
"Oh,
woulda,
okay,
shoulda,
I got
coulda.
it. I got it now, guys. I got it now. He don't pick winners. He picked the team that should have won."
Hey, Mark, I done picked more winners than y'all have.
Oh
Hey,
no,
I done
hey,
picked more
picked that
winners
should
than
have
all
won.
y'all.
No, you haven't.
You tell.
Everybody that picks the should have wins is undefeated. The should have wins is undefeated.
Nah.
Hey, Mark, talking about shoulda. Before we get off here, should the Chicago Bears trade the #1 pick and keep Justin Fields, or should they let Justin Fields go and pick up Caleb Williams? What do y'all think before we get off here? We'll start with you, Vance.
Okay.
We don't know who Caleb Williams is.
He looked like you. I tell you that. How about that? He looked like you.
He's
Built
from
like
DC.
you and looked like you.
He looked like a brother from DC. That's right.
Yeah, wait till you get that first hit in the NFL. When he go that sideline, be crying. When he get that first.
Come on,
Okay.
man. Go
Answer the question.
Okay.
make up something.
Look. Okay. This is if now you asking me, should Chicago trade Justin
Should they
Fields?
trade the #1 pick?
Oh, trade the number and keep Justin Fields.
And keep Justin Fields, or should they trade Justin Fields and pick up Caleb Williams?
When they repeat the question, you really know they don't know
Well,
the answer. Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
I'm a Justin Fields kind of guy, and I tell Chicago, since they got the decide on me like this, and they still probably, if they ain't make their decision, I'd rather be traded. And it looks like if they would trade him somewhere to Atlanta, hell yeah, I'd be gone. Hell yeah, if I was Justin Fields, I'd want to go to Atlanta. I'd be gone in a heartbeat. Thank you.
What you say, Mark?
I'd say that Vance played it off pretty well on that one.
I just look like this, Mark.
I would say because Caleb Williams is from DC, I don't want him to go to Chicago. Of course, I don't want him to go to Washington either. So, but I'd rather see Washington than anything else.
You don't want Caleb Williams?
No. I don't want Caleb Williams to have to go to Chicago because Chicago is showing the propensity of not taking care of the quarterback.
Mm.
Lance B, I think he showed some good signs of last season. It wasn't great. Uh, I think he showed some good, and you can see that they've done. I can't say horrible. I say nothing to develop him. Nothing to develop him and develop him into an NFL quarterback. And for him, it's hard to want to get out of there. But we'll get a win people. I'd be like, hey, he's doing good by being quiet, but man, you need to develop your quarterbacks, and we'll find out. We'll find out.
What you think, Phil?
Well, as every great receiver like myself knows, you can't be a good quarterback without no great receiver. And look, Justin Fields, for the first time, got a wide receiver. Can you say Young down in South Carolina saying, why y'all give up my receiver? Look, the connection that Justin Fields showed that if you give him a receiver, he can hit him. I will tell you right now, with his ability to run, and they get him another receiver, Chicago would be better off keeping Justin Fields because the thing is that they're going to ruin Caleb because they're not going to have anything there in place for him. Now, the thing is, though, if I'm Justin Fields, I'm wanting to go to Pittsburgh or Atlanta because you've got that running game at both of them, and you've got some receivers that you can get, especially if you go to Atlanta. You're going to get a chance to see that Kyle Pitts is the real deal if Justin Fields makes it to Atlanta. And that running game that Atlanta has, oh, my God.
And Drake London ain't no joke.
Over.
Drake London ain't no
joke. Drake London is good, but I'm going to tell you right now, I had Kyle Pitts the last 2 seasons on my fantasy team, and it's been the Pitts.
Yeah, and look, the
quarterback. And the coach. The coach.
The quarterback got to give him the ball.
I like Justin Fields going. If I was him, I would want to go either to Pittsburgh, Atlanta, or Vegas. All three of them got receivers.
Why would you send them to the Raiders? Why would you do that to a player?
Why not?
All three of them got receivers. All three of them got a running game.
Maybe,
and Pittsburgh.
Because they don't want to sign Josh Jacobs.
They must have signed him. They gonna re-sign him because that's one of Antonio Pierce's things that he's focusing on is the run game. So they gonna sign him.
Hey, the Raiders is where you go to die.
Look, not now.
I think they're gonna be.
Not now. Not now.
I think he can go there, and Marvin Lewis can help develop him. Because regardless of what people think, I think Marvin Lewis is a good coach, and I think he can help develop. Justin Fields has had a new offensive coordinator every year he's been in the NFL. And neither one of them's been good.
Talent around him. That's what ticks me off, is that you got guys like Herbert who had all the talent in the world and around them, not done anything. But you'll set up and talk all season long before the season starts how Justin Fields has nothing to work with, and then you want to crucify him when the season's going on because he can't get nothing done.
Yeah, and I agree with you, but I like
played well. I think this is a bad year for injuries.
Me personally, I'm still wondering. I really want to see what Caleb's gonna do. I don't know how good Caleb's especially going to Chicago.
Exactly.
How good he's going to be. I really want to see what Caleb's going to do because, it's still up in the air.
Look, if Caleb goes to Chicago and Chicago does not get a premium receiver, If they don't look,
You mean another one? You mean another one?
they need another premium receiver.
Okay, another
Chicago
They
premium.
need
does.
that. What Chicago should do is
They
trade
got to get.
trade that trade that pick with Washington, move back, pick up some picks, and then pick up Marvin Harris Jr. with that second pick.
They need to shore up that offensive line because that's going to get them killed. Look, he doesn't run the way that Justin Fields runs. He runs around. Justin Fields is a different kind of runner, and I mean Caleb can be elusive, but on one of those elusive moves, one of those hits.
Yes, that's his
I ain't
problem.
feeling it for him. But if I'm Chicago, if you're doing it for the organization wise, then I'm going to take the haul and reset my quarterback market.
I would say with Caleb Williams, he's elusive enough and runs against college players well, but NFL, that running style is going to get him killed.
Yep. Yep. So we'll see. Free agency start next week, I believe, or a franchise tag where you can franchise players. I think it's starting next week, I believe.
Yeah, but
Well,
any way you call it and look at it, look and see, you're going to see Marvin Harrison Jr. In Arizona.
They're going to franchise tag. Tony Pollard's going to get the franchise tag.
For who?
Who else can he get the franchise tag with?
I'm still saying for who, because they need to go ahead and let him go. Don't franchise tag him.
See that kind of stuff happens in the Cowboys' real meeting in the war room. That right there.
Hey, Mark. It came out yesterday. Jimmy Johnson's back in the fold as a consultant. I believe that's what he's doing.
Look, they better jump. Look, they better jump at Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. They better. No, I'm gonna tell you who they really need to go after, and I think that they might be able to get him. Because look, the Colts, they like them, but they really love their backup running back. So don't be surprised.
Who?
They ain't gonna get rid of Jonathan Taylor?
Oh, the Colts backup running back. Okay.
No, who's the starting running back for the Colts?
Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, Connor.
Exactly.
Taylor.
And I think Dallas could get Jonathan Taylor if they wanted him. The Colts like their backup running back.
I would say if you're going to go free agency, I would rather have either Jacobs, maybe Taylor as well. No diss to Henry, but I think Henry has seen his better days. Big running backs, they eventually get hit in the knees too much.
Look, if I could get Jonathan Taylor, I'd take him first. If not, I'm taking Derrick Henry because he's still showing that speed and hit. And Dallas needs
way more than what's the dude that they sent to New England, the running back?
Ezekiel Elliott.
Ezekiel, he's running better than Ezekiel right now.
I mean, I would rather get one of them rookie running backs, man. The rookie, get a fresh young buck that can run. That's going to run hard and going to run.
I'm not going to pay Derrick Henry no astronomical number.
They would.
If he want 12 million, 13 million, I'm gonna pass on him.
You can get a quality back in this draft. You can get a quality back in this draft that could be more of a bell cow. Now,
who
still thinking that other kid that's at Texas too. He's good. For example, but there's a few bell cow backs. A lot of them backs you hear about. They don't have to be the big name running backs in college no more. But the thing is that Tony Pollard, I don't think he's big enough, but I will give a little credence to the thought that he still had to get over that ankle injury because he started to run better later in the season. But I don't know if he's
but he still needs somebody to beat up that line.
I think I'm not against Tony Pollard. But you got Tony Pollard. Like I said, when people was talking about he's an every down back, no, he's not. He wasn't even every down back in Memphis. I like Tony Pollard,
I mean,
but
Well, he
he
did
has
so many different things at Memphis.
he can't. You cannot give him the ball 25 times. 13 times, he good.
I can say he can hold. He's shown that he can hold up being an every down back, but he's not going to flourish as an every down back. He was a change of pace. He was best as that change of pace running back.
Dallas needs a thumper.
Keep Tony Pollard. Give him about 8 to 10 million. Give Tony Pollard about 8 to 10 million.
He'll cost him $10 million on the cap hit. I mean, on a franchise hit.
Well, and then go get another back that can.
There are some hard hitters that are coming out that Dallas could get to thump a line.
Right.
That's coming out of college.
That's coming out of college.
Hey, look, guys, we're confusing Vance. He's not sure what the hell we're talking about.
Then Dallas also have to re-sign
for a garbage team like Dallas. That's confusing to me.
Dallas also have to re-sign the tackle. We got to re-sign that tackle because we ain't got no backup. We ain't got nobody else.
Hey, Vance, you was doing good when you was quiet. Stay quiet.
No, brother. You
showing that got to re-sign the tackle that's
trying to improve Dallas.
Injured the bulk of the time in the last several years. But it's a shame because when he plays, you can grade him out at a low 90 still.
But all right, everybody, y'all been listening to Drone's Big Dog Picks with the fellas. We on here every Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure y'all tune in. Basketball season's heating up.
Hey, Jeremiah, quick shout out. Them Langston Lions ranked 2 in the country. Basketball.
You know what time it is, Dizzle? What's up, baby?
Yeah, but the second half of the season getting ready to come up.
Man, it's college, man. The season
it's college. Ain't no second half of season college.
They got about 8. They got
what in the playoffs? March Madness. What is March Madness?
In March.
They don't be in no March. They're not in March Madness.
But they don't have that.
Hold on.
They do have a championship, Jeremiah.
They don't have no March Madness.
March Madness.
Hold on,
That's all the whole thing is March Madness for college.
It's not.
Just because it's March Madness it's not just for Division One.
Guys, listen to me.
Oh God.
Guys, you missed the whole dummy thing. He said, "When is March Madness?"
No,
it's in March, you dingbat.
Anybody said when is March Madness, man?
You did say that. You're lying.
You did.
I was talking about a second season. It's March Madness. It's the second season. The playoffs is another season.
The audience heard you. The audience heard you.
Y'all tune in next week. Same time. So, hey, you never know what you're going to get on this show, boy.
When is June? When is June Boom? In June.
San Antonio, the hideout up in here, and it's winter time.
It'll be all right though. What's up, man? How y'all doing? You want driving the table?
Yo, hey, this one of them electric cars.
That's one of them, man.
All right. Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the 5th floor, and look at here. I'm searching for the perfect sandwich. So I want y'all to register at www.theafricanamericannetwork.com to join my sandwich community. It's going to be all that. And look at here. Want y'all to invite me to your city?
if you think you got the perfect sandwich. And I ain't talking about no served sandwiches either. Peace.